Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? We are back with a week 6 preview. A lot going on in the world. Justin's fighting for his life with the Yanks. Other people are battling it out right now. But at the end of the day, we got to get you ready for another week of football. So that's what we're going to do. Another interesting slate, which we can talk about. But regardless, we're going to get you prepared for it. So, Justin, are you ready?
I hope I'm still alive in the playoffs by the time this releases.
I hope so, too. Burke, let go.
Yeah. Okay. I be going hard every day, shooting far. NBA, NFL, on replay, MLB, major wave, other artists, minor league. I wish we could stop and see who was in your top 5. Scratch that, top 3. MJ, LeBron, and every other discussion. Cross you up while the shooter in the corner be cutting. No, I'm new to the game, call this my introduction. While these topics hitting harder than the snare and percussion. Why do all these other sports opinions always go and lack facts? Only real place left to listen? How about that?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the How About That podcast presented by Bleacher Heads. You can check them out at bleacherheads.com. Get yourself 15% off your order with code HBT15. Got a lot of stuff. Zach's got the vest on, and we said we're switching into fall mode. Get your crew necks ready. Get your hoodies ready. Zach, you're on mute. I just want to alert you that before you come in. How we doing today?
Knew that. Totally knew that. We're good. I'm excited that today was the first morning I felt the crispness walking in my car. I'm so sick of it being 85 degrees. I'm ready for the fall. I'll have my Bleacher Heads gear on for the next one, going to pick it up from home tomorrow.
Love that.
Vibes are good. Vibes are good. Here's a question for you. The Colts had a kicker tryout. Welcome back to the Money Badger. Michael Badgley comes back. We had 8 guys at the tryout. What do you think this looks like?
Honestly, I think that they bring 8 guys because, I think they want to see what the pressure is. I
love it. Maybe. Break me down that 30. Is it like knockout?
That's a great question.
Right, that's what I'm wondering. How does this work?
Yeah, and do they all watch each other, or is it you got 8? It's a 9 to 5. You got an hour for every person. Are we doing? Do you need a kickoff guy?
They would be our kickoff guy as well.
How much do you think that now with the new rules? How much do you think that what's the percentage of they? Because kickoffs don't put points on the board, but they can allow the other team an opportunity to put points on the board. So,
it's become huge. Look at Harrison Butker last night or Monday night, kicks it out of bounds. The Jags get it on the 40 to start their drive, and a touchback starts. Yeah, I think they might worry about that more than the 3 points. I bet they went over that just as much.
Yeah, and you're also at this point of the year, you're kicking in all your home games. You're not worrying about wind. So,
no.
We don't have to worry about.
I'm just curious, if a guy misses, are they
see ya?
See ya. I think, is it just last man standing? That's how I would do it with kickers.
I don't know. That's a good point. I wonder if there's if we can get a kicking coach. I don't know any assistant who would handle that, but I don't know how I'd get in touch with them. But that'd be a person to have on the podcast. Walk us through how do these tryouts work, because they happen all the time. We had
for kickers,
I
think you make them live to the public. If you want to come, get in this guy's head. We want to see who's tough enough to handle this.
Yeah. What if they did open tryouts where it's
yes.
Let's fill the stadium. Let's fill all you can drink beer at Lucas Oil, fill the stadium, and let's just see who can handle it.
Is there a better test? I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Because now you got freaking Hot Rod, Lego Boy, every week posts a TikTok of all the misses in the NFL, and he kicks them. Are you kidding me?
Dude, I hate that. Yeah, that's so stupid. Yeah,
dork.
That's like me being Rory McIlroy missed the 3-foot downhill putt at Pinehurst. Like, let me make a
Watch
video
this.
of me.
Yeah.
Also, how many times do you think he misses those?
Yeah, and by the way, you don't know how many how many takes it was.
There's that one TikTok guy who like pops up every once in a while. He's like a kicker influencer.
Yeah,
I don't
destroyer
know how those people
dude.
exist.
Yeah,
whatever. But it was like he was at a USFL trial and he recorded and he missed the first one. He was just like, I know I'm gonna get the. It's like, yeah, because now the pressure's on, man, and you missed it. So it's a different ball game.
So yeah, that's what's been on my mind today. How about you? I mean, you have a lot going on with the Yankees. One of the best home run calls we've seen of all time. How do you feel good?
Yeah, I down in the dumps. Just kind of like wanted the season to be over with. The first 2 games like were literally just pointless. Where you're just, why even watch them? You know, I'm gonna watch the end because anything can happen. My grandpa, I forget what game it was. I was trying to think about that today. I need to look it up. But it's like a Yankees historic comeback, and he went to bed and woke up and they like was reading the newspaper and they won. And I was like, well, if that ever happens, like I'll see it. But I'm like, I want to change the channel so badly. And then I was driving home from Pennsylvania, was listening to the radio broadcast, which honestly is a very enjoyable way to pay attention to baseball games.
That's the best sport to listen to on the broadcast.
Yeah. And like, I was just like, I just want to be home. I had like 2.5 hours left. Stop and got coffee, get back in the car, 6-1. And I was just like, this sucks. Like, I just want to be home. And it was finally, it was weird because when he came up, it was the first time where I was like, I think he's going to do something here.
It felt, you could feel it.
You could feel it, yeah. And then the call in the car was awesome. I was banging the ceiling of my rental car, getting excited. Then when I got home, right when I was walking the door, I hadn't even heard the radio. I mean the broadcast call yet. And you were like, I can't stop watching it. I turned it on. Chills. What a call! What a call! And also, I think that's my favorite Yankees home run was the Aaron Hicks one, which reminded me a lot, which also hit off the foul pole. Foul pole home runs in like leverage situations are so electric, and I don't know why. It's because you can feel the hush of like, is this going to stay fair?
Yeah, it's like an oh my god,
off the foul pole, and especially in Yankee Stadium, they do the light thing, and the fans in Yankee Stadium.
Was Hicks more of a line drive? Because I mean, Judge's was a bomb, and you're just waiting for forever. Like Hicks just
definitely
he
more
hit
of
it like
a line
a
drive.
Yeah, yes. Still the same though. No, I think sometimes announcers, I think the best thing announcers do recently, and more have done it, and just the art of silence and letting the crowds take over moments. But for him to say, I mean, the ball was in the air for an hour, so for him just to say this, what was it? God, I already
if it stays fair, it's his moment.
It is. Oh.
And does he think about that before? Or is that like on the spot?
I think it's just good. I think it's on the spot. I think it's talent.
It's so good. And also, like, he then let it breathe because Yankee Stadium in the playoffs, I will die on this hill, is like truly one of the best fan like watching things to experience. Just it
was nuts in there
when they go to the crowd. I mean, they had so many good videos of the Yankee like social team. They had videos, cameras just posted, and then you just see the different angles of the crowd reactions when he did it. What a
awesome.
place! What a moment! So I think
you guys
it revitalized us.
I think
it was big to jump on them. They got a bullpen game. They had to use a lot of the arms yesterday, so they never. I don't think any of them pitched over 20 pitches, but obviously less rest. Guys were getting looks at them, which is important. You know, I think the expectations for Cam Schlittler are a little high because he like how
it's a little unfair.
Like let's. I'm not going to expect another like one of the best.
You can't recreate what he did
postseason performances again, but nonetheless. It's going to be an interesting game. I just think that winning that way, the Blue Jays thought that they were done. And then you fight back and you take that one. And now all of a sudden it's like we have the big M, the momentum.
100%.
They don't. And you just got to get one game at a time. Like you just got to get to game 5. Anything can happen in game 5, one opportunity. So.
Yeah, I'm knocking on wood. I mean, I'm fully expecting this to go back to Toronto. I'm fully expecting it.
Yeah.
I think especially if you jump on them early, it just may be like let's just get home and finish this out. So
yeah,
and the Tigers just took the lead.
We're beating them 16-7. I think in the last 12 innings or something because they jumped on us 13-1 and then we scored a bunch. But nonetheless, we're starting to get some offense going. So.
Tigers just took the lead.
I had it on, but I can't see it. I got.
They're down 3-0.
Mitch said, "I'm still uneasy, but you can't win unless you're up." Not wrong.
All right, that's about as accurate as a take as you can get.
Yeah. How do you win games? You score more than the other team.
They do, and they've struggled to hit.
One of the simplest takes in the world, but I think people just seem to forget that is.
You have to have the lead to win in this sport.
Yes.
And I mean, most, if not all.
I would say all, but again, like every time I hear that, I'm like, you take a step back, you're like, yeah, like we're all thinking about all these different aspects. No, at the end of the day, you got to score more. You know.
I think the only one you can kind of get away with being tricky is tennis, because you could be down 3-1 or 2-1 in sets or 1-0 in sets, but you could be winning that set 4-0. So you're technically winning. But
I think Roger Federer had like the quote where he was like, "I won only like 52% of my games, 53% of my sets, but I won 90% of my matches." It's like, I don't know how that math works, but it does. I'm not going to double check it.
6-3, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly. Or if you win just 7-5, 7-5, 7-5, like you just won, that's a 1-0. But or if it keeps going back and forth, right? Like you then won 3-2. We're talking lower percentages. So
it's good stuff. Well, good luck tonight. Let's talk ball. Caterpillar. I'll be honest. I feel like I missed an opportunity. I have us tied from last week.
Yeah, I think that's what I had, and it came down to the blowout.
Massive.
Yeah, the Titans win was huge. It came down to the blowout for me that flipped it, I think, from getting some ground back. But yeah, I think overall I was happy with what I did. It's just I felt like that's the last 2 years and not this year. It takes so much to tie, I feel like, for me.
I didn't remember the picks.
Butt off to tie, you know.
I didn't remember the picks at all, but I knew I picked the Jets, and I felt like I had other dumb ones. We somehow tied. So I mean, those blowout and upsets are so important. They're so important.
That's because I think I got one back on overall matchups, but the blowout and upsets got me. So,
well, let's get into the HBT 1, 2, 3. What's your one take of the week?
I know Lamar Jackson's questionable. I just think that this is a must-win. It's a tough spot. Like I know it's NFC, and we're like, oh well, NFC, that's the one you can get away with. 1-5 versus 2-4 just feels a lot different. I think Pittsburgh, they have an easier game with Cleveland. I would assume. We'll get into those picks maybe later to kind of keep that lead going. But with how this division, how poor it is, and it just seems like there's zero excuse for them to be in this spot. If they go 1-5, I was having a conversation with my Uber driver, and we were just, I don't even know, we were just talking ball, and it's like every team this year is just underperforming, and you feel like this year with how the Ravens' expectations were, they're one of the big parts of that. Everyone's underperforming,
totally.
But
they're at the top.
Like zero excuse, it feels like, and to be 1-5, they're not out of it. But all of a sudden, like we said, they have I think 3 losses left. To make that 2, and we're not even halfway through. 2 losses left. We're not even halfway through December or October is a problem. So I think I'm going to take my first must-win label. I'm going to throw it on the Ravens here.
I think I'm with you. Like, I think I've been naive, and because I brought it up, I'm like, look at the rest of their schedule. But like, winning 10 in a row in the NFL just doesn't happen.
Mm-mm.
And even if Lamar's back, what did you see that stat about this defense?
Terrible.
This Ravens defense has let up more points in 5 games than the 2000 Ravens Super Bowl winning team did all year.
Yeah. I mean, we went through it, I think, on the recap. They're losing, or they're allowing 40 points a game.
Right. So, like, why in the world am I so confident to think they're going to come back after the bye and win 10? They're not. Like, and being 1-5, I mean, shit, Pittsburgh's got to go 10-7 to win the division. Like,
yeah.
I don't,
every week, Pittsburgh has to do less and less.
Less and less. And, like, I'm not a Pittsburgh believer, but it doesn't matter. Like, they're not going to have a losing record at this point. Mm-hmm. So, I'm with you. I don't care that it's Cooper Rush. I don't care that the Rams are on a 10-day rest. you have to. This is a kid. Like there should be 15 trick plays on this offensive side. You have to do whatever it takes. Because I'm with you. I'm totally with you. I think it's a must win. However, there's no way in hell I'm picking them. But
no,
yeah,
and that's the problem. And I would argue that this is probably the most disappointing team we've seen in a long time. I know the Bengals. We've had the Bengals stuff, but there was always like the question mark. And this defense is way worse, I feel like, than what Cincinnati had to deal with. And I also think, Cincinnati, the vibe, I don't know if the vibes were just different. I just think that Lamar is not leading this team right now, which is a problem. Nope. I don't know if Harbaugh is like kind of losing the locker room a little bit. I don't know. But whatever it is, they need to suck it up and they need to go play some football. Because at this point, there is no excuses. It's the NFL. Anybody can win any given week. You got off to a bad start. You're one of the most talented teams on one side of the ball. The defense, I get that you're not, there's injuries, you're not the most talented. Do something with the scheme. Like we've seen less talented teams perform, and all you have to do is if you allow 30 points, I like your chances to win football games.
Yep.
So we're not asking for the world, but the ship's got to turn around at some point. And we kind of did this with the Bengals a lot the last year.
It is exactly
they're going to
what I
turn
was
it around.
thinking.
They're going to turn it around. They're going to turn it around. And eventually it got to like the last game of the season, and they weren't turned around.
It's just too much to overcome. It's way too much to overcome. I'm with you. Scheme-wise, it looks like they tried to make one move, right? They traded Owe, which was confusing for Gilman from the Chargers. And it sounds like what the smarter people are saying is this is going to move Kyle Hamilton more into a linebacker role because they just need people closer to the football, like guys like him. Like they just need to. So they're trying. I'll give them credit for that, but I don't see it, man. And I'd be sick if I was a Ravens fan because you look at the Chiefs, who I still believe in, but like sitting at 2-3, you escaped Burrow for the year, and you probably are going to miss the playoffs. The Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah. And this would be the year of it's like only Buffalo you have to worry about.
This is totally like.
I mean, the one-loss teams in the AFC are.
Yeah, it's us in Pittsburgh.
Besides Buffalo, it's Pittsburgh and Indy. Like
New England sitting at 3-2. Someone was
in Jacksonville, in Jacksonville. Like
it was us, Pittsburgh, and New England, and someone's like, "Why the hell is it 2005 right now in the AFC? Like, what's going on?"
Daniel Jones, Aaron Rodgers, and Drake May are looking like the big three back in the day.
Yeah. So
I don't know, but they got to turn it around. So I'm throwing my must-win label on them, and you know what? They're probably gonna have it for unless they can do something, they're gonna have it for a while until they get to 8 losses. Then it's officially over.
Yep, I like it. Mine. So I had one. It was boring. I was just gonna complain about the 1:00 slate again, but that's not really a hot take. But like just to address it,
it's terrible.
I mean, this product in the league right now reminds me of when like all those quarterbacks were hurt, and that's not even the case this year. What this league sucks. Is this the worst the league's been?
I think it is.
I mean, you said it's. What do the Giants pick right now?
8
at 1-4. Losing. That's insane.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. People are blaming the kickoff. People are blaming too high safety, which is like we do know that too high safety has been around in the NFL for like cover 2 is like I don't know one of the most basic defenses in the world, and we've had it. So I don't know. I think it's quarterback play. Honestly, we've gone back to that.
It's 100%
like the history of quarterback play. There's not as much. I don't know. Like I don't know what it is, but
coaching's
maybe
down?
It's just defense. Yeah, coach. Like that's the thing. Like I was gonna say scheme.
Who's the candidate this summer? Who's the candidate this summer besides Brian Flores?
I don't know.
I don't know. Like if 5 teams lose their coach, who are the 3 guys that you're like, here's the up and coming coordinator?
I mean, we're talking the Giants, we're talking Tennessee, we're talking Miami. That's 3. I mean, Baltimore could have an open job potentially. I think he'd get hired by one of them.
And there's always just another surprise. The Bengals,
just gonna,
like Zach Taylor.
Zach Taylor could lose it. Like he would probably go somewhere else. But I don't know what the development is. I don't know if all of a sudden defenses are like the smartest things in the world. I don't think that's the case. But it almost feels like people are trying to do too much. I don't know if if the NBA is a great comparison, or even the MLB, where we went through that phase where it's like, okay, now it's all 3-point shooting. Then all of a sudden you're like, no, wait, mid-range jumpers and big men like getting down points in the paint are like, those teams are winning again, and they have less talent, it seems like, on paper, but they're winning games. In the MLB, it became who can hit the most home runs. And now when we look at, teams like the Mariners and the Blue Jays, and it's just who can put the ball and play the most and just play smart baseball, advance the runner. I wonder if we're going to just see a shift back to like what I know Ben Johnson's a genius, but like the Detroit Lions, they run the football very well. And they have a quarterback who's not the most talented, but he puts the ball in guys' hands. They're able to do enough to scheme people open, and that's it. Like I think people are trying to do too much with football, like the RPOs. All of a sudden, defenses figured out how to guard them, and those they're pretty much useless. It feels like. I think quarterback plays a problem. I think schematically, like people are doing too much. Like it came out that Giants player, like I don't know I really don't understand the full report, but it was like the Giants offense is way too complicated. And it's like, okay, like I think Cam Scatterbo is a perfect example of just like, if he continues to pop, like there's going to be a trend back to the, not the guy who can pass, catch, and is the fastest. It's like who can just run the ball straight down the field. Maybe we'll see a shift back and it'll improve the product. I'm kind of working on a theory over it as we go in more of the season, but the product of the NFL is definitely down overall. Like I'm trying to think, what would be a matchup that excites you? Like, are there 6 teams that if we put them together, you're like, okay, this is going to be a great slate because we have these 3 games to look forward to?
I mean, no, the national perception of the Colts, no one buys into because of Daniel, like, which is fair. Pittsburgh, no one buys into that. Like, you have your Buffalo, your Green Bay, but Green Bay's been bad. No one wants to watch Philly. Tampa and Detroit.
Tampa, I would put in that. I would put
Detroit
Tampa
and Tampa. San Fran probably deserves it. There's not many.
But San Fran, nobody enjoys watching San Fran.
No.
Because it's like Mac Jones is your
just
gadgety. Or Brock Purdy. And Brock Purdy is another guy who gets a lot of discredit.
I think you answered the question, though, in your answer talking about scheme. Like, trench play wins.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's all about who's up front. Like, especially if you don't have the Mahomes, the Jackson, like, look who's the Colts, terrific O-line, good D-line. Buffalo, terrific O-line. San Fran, great, always cares about the trenches. Tampa Bay's O-line is one of the best in the league. Detroit, same as them. Philly, we know about their offensive line. Like, it's not that complicated.
Chargers, ever since everyone got hurt, down.
Yep, but the more we want to spread the football out, RPO, get it out quickly, you make defense stress. Like, hey, what if we just beat you up? What happened to that? And that doesn't mean we're lining up in the I formation and running it 30 times. That's not what it means. But, like, you have to get back to what the foundation is of winning in this league, and it's up front 10 out of 10 times. Like, that's what it is.
Another thing, too, is like screens. Like, everyone's like, oh, spread. Yeah. Like, we just need to spread the ball out, make the defense get spread. These guys on the defensive side of the football are the fastest, most athletic athletes we've seen in NFL history.
Yep.
And everyone's running screens all the time. Like, there's no attacking in levels of the field. We see it a lot with teams where you look at the passing charts, and I would just love to look back at every quarterback in, like, 2008's passing chart, where no matter who they were, I feel like all levels were attacked. It wasn't the most creative stuff in the world, but just even route concepts, the limitations of reads, I think a lot of it just goes back to QB scheme and how these quarterbacks are getting trained and like what they're drafting. They're not drafting pure quarterbacks anymore.
Nope.
Like if a guy can run, that's awesome. I literally think no matter the arm talent or athletic ability of any quarterback these days, it is all trained on like first read.
Yep.
And that's what they do because it wins in college and high school. And
totally.
Well, guess what? That's not the NFL. So
you don't need to process. I will say.
Get under center. For the love of God, get under center. I love how Cal has JSF under center.
There's a new freshman. I bet against him because I didn't know about it. There's a quarterback at Pittsburgh. I don't know his name.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, he was slinging the football.
Yeah, he scored it was like 45-0 in a blink.
Oh. I mean, this kid's good. So I have faith in this Underwood, Malik Washington.
Syracuse is a guy that they're wanting. Syracuse fans are wanting to get out there.
Yep.
So
like that's all.
Ethan,
CJ Carr from Notre Dame is going to be probably the number one pick in 2 years. So we just have to get through this.
Carson Beck, I think Carson Beck is turning a lot of heads. He's becoming a fun guy to watch.
Totally.
Like like he was just throwing balls to Tony. Where I was like, that's just a
Oh my
good ball.
God.
He gets like there's something about a quarterback who can just get the ball at any level. I don't need the biggest arm strength. Like
Also, when's the last time Georgia, focusing on Georgia's program, like terrific program, when's the last time they had a quarterback worth a pulse in the NFL? Like Eason was their most highly rated draft pick, I think.
well,
Like
Stafford.
obviously Fields left. Since Stafford. Yeah, since Stafford.
Since Stafford.
Like in the Kirby era, quarterbacks have meant nothing there. Like you got Fromm, Stetson Bennett, Eason.
Yeah, I mean,
Fields left. Like
Fields
so-
didn't even play because of Fromm.
right. So now you're seeing
I
Beck
was
in a different
actually
system.
at campus when I was on Georgia's campus when Eason went down, and everyone thought their season was over, and then Fromm
Yeah.
came in because we
loved
went.
Eason.
We went Fromm, Bennett, Beck, then whatever his face is. I can't think of his name right now. Whatever.
Ben.
So
Yeah.
no, the
Gunner.
guy right now I can't think of
Gunner.
his name. I don't know. Gunner. That's right.
Who I like, but he's like a college quarterback. Like he's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. Anyway,
And also, like, can we go? I don't. There's just too many attributes. Like, it goes back to a lot of things, and like this rant. But like, I hate the combine now. I hate the combine.
No.
I hate when guys get up because of their size, how
Yeah.
much they can bench press. Like maybe in the offensive line that works, but like quarterback, like if so many quarterbacks who are 6 feet tall were fine. Like if a guy can throw the football and a guy knows how to operate, like Baker Mayfield was short.
yep.
And look at he's made a career. Russell Wilson, Drew Brees. Like there's guys enough where short doesn't matter.
Someone.
Bryce Young and Tua, two short guys, are not any different in their problems. Kyler Murray are not any different in their problems than guys who are 6'7". You know, like Brock Osweiler was drafted because he was tall.
Because he was tall. I'm trying to find the
So.
rule.
Yeah, Tigers are running away with it right now. 7-3.
There was a coach who had a rule for drafting a quarterback, and he like created. It was Parcells. Must be a senior in college or old.
Because that means he has.
Started
Which
at
I
least
would
3
agree.
years. So
would
same
agree.
thing. Experience.
Yeah.
At least 30 games. TDI&T ratio of 2-1. Completion percentage of over 60. Like that means nothing now.
No.
So
Those guys get buried, and then they'll flash and be like, wait. Like,
Yeah.
I guarantee you want to know a guy who I guarantee checked all of those boxes? Brock Purdy.
totally. I bet he did. That's
Guaranteed.
great. Yeah. No, you're right.
So.
Anyway, so I changed my hot take, and the Panthers are going to be a playoff team after this week. So, like, we don't have to get into it because we already said a lot. But
I don't like it, but I was like, they could win this week. So
did you see
I was
who's
excited
getting
to talk
reps
about that
on the
game.
practice squad this week to get ramped up?
yeah, did I mean, Zach,
So
I don't want to say like I don't want to say the joke on podcast because I'm afraid to get like
yeah,
I'm a cokehead.
yeah. No,
in
it's
terms
all right.
of the
Yeah.
NFL, like
It is.
if that gets, I'm gonna get mad if I don't know how it would just get clipped, like because it's not like people do that to our podcast. But
So the look my defense is getting is the best receiver in football. Like
Yeah.
like we'll be ready for Pickens.
yeah,
So yeah, I think Carolina is going to get to 3-3 here, upset Dallas, and people are going to be like, "Is Carolina a frisky playoff team?" And they're not, but I think that's what's going to happen.
with how the NFC is this year, I mean,
And maybe
who
they
knows?
are.
So,
Maybe they are. They've been good at home. But that's my
I
hot
don't mind
take.
that
I've got the Panthers.
I don't mind that take.
I think it's gonna be a high
that's-
scoring game. High scoring game.
We'll get into the Vizio thing. I just want everyone to know that's in my setup. I think that's going to be a fun game to watch.
Okay.
I was excited. So you got Carolina.
Yep. First team to 30, 35.
I think we're. What's the over under at for this game?
What do you think it's at?
The NFL I always feel like is lower. I feel like it's probably like 53.5. I would take. I think it's gonna be over 60.
49.5.
Oh my god.
I don't see it how that doesn't get over. I don't see it.
You're asking one team to get to 30 pretty much?
Yeah, I mean 28-24, you hit it by over a field goal.
31-20. A lot of easy
30
numbers.
to 20.
30 to 20. We don't even need those.
I don't get it. But yeah, I'm taking Carolina. Are you taking Dallas?
I'll take Dallas.
Okay.
If Dallas wins this game, are they? Or I mean, I know it because it's not like they beat the world beaters. But if Dallas wins this game, are they now a frisky playoff team? 3-2-1.
That probably should have been the take. The winner of this, it's like then Overshown comes back. It's the Frisky Bowl.
I think it's the winner. The winner of this game is the Frisky team moving forward. We'll see that on the Monday Big Cat rankings.
Yeah.
Gosh, I can't believe if they beat the Bears. Think about where this team would be at. But their wins are terrible. But if they go Panthers and Commanders, I mean, dude, they got some easy games.
I mean, we both
could do it. They could do it, dude. They end the season. They have a tough stretch of Eagles, Chiefs, Lions. Then they go Vikings, Chargers, Commanders, Giants.
No, it's there. Like they can play with anyone.
10-6-1, guaranteed playoffs.
Oh, guaranteed.
I mean,
5 seed in the NFC. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'll
I can't believe I'm a Dallas guy. It's just so
weird.
funny.
It's weird. It's because you're not really threatened by him at all.
No, I've never been threatened by them.
Yeah.
I could care less about them.
My question for my first one: why do I have to watch Joe Flacco play football? Like I'm so sick of this. Like I'm really like the Bengals didn't even call your team, which you have 2 guys that would be better. And I like what is the purpose of this move? Because it's not to win, and everyone's like, oh, it's going to give their stars the ball. This guy got. They took him in Indy.
Dylan Gabriel.
Well, before he came to Indy last, right? He did the cool thing 2 years ago. We're like, oh, Flacco.
Yeah.
So last year, AR quits, so they have to put him in. Flacco's so bad that the team goes into Ballard's off. Like the team was going to revolt if they didn't put the quitter back in. So Flacco gets benched. Then he gets to Cleveland this year, gets benched for Dylan Gabriel because it's so bad. And then the team within your own division is like, here you go. Here's Joe Flacco. Like, how threatened or like, isn't that all you need to know? I hate the move. I guess 58 quarterbacks preseason in the NFL. 58 quarterbacks have played. Jake Browning is 56th in EPA per play out of 58. You had to make a change. I understand that.
Yes.
Flacco's 58.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, out of all the quarterbacks available, I don't understand how we reasonably say Joe Flacco is our answer.
There are so many other answers.
You could put, like, I don't care. Like, here's a question. Like, which one, like, what if they just got Colin Kaepernick? You know, let's end the Twitter drama. Let's bring Kaepernick back. Let's get 7 back on the field. I don't think that'd be as worse of a move. That's how it is. And I think Flacco he plays like 1 game a year where you're like, oh my God, is that old Flacco?
Yep.
And then we put him in. I mean, I could go through the list. I'd rather run the Wildcat offense than like get Taysom Hill. Like, let's triple option. We talked about for the Saints. Do it for them. I mean, they don't have the running backs for it.
I would have traded for Taysom.
I would have traded for.
If your goal is to actually win, if you're doing this whole. Their defense is way worse than Cleveland. The offensive line is way worse. Everything he's coming to is worse besides Jamar and T.
I don't understand how you could say out of literally every quarterback possible, Joe Flacco is your option. I'd rather see Desmond Ridder.
That was the one I struggled with.
Exactly, but that's my point. Like I think it's, like how do we say like Joe Flacco's over Mike White? You know, what's
wrong with
I mean, Desmond Ridder though is a Cincinnati guy. Like that's the thing.
I know, a hometown guy. Like, could have got fans.
I'm trying to think of just like the most outrageous random. Like who's that one guy? Wofford. Like get Wofford back in. Let's see what he has.
He won a game.
I don't understand how that. Trey Lance, for God's sake, get him in there. Why not?
Yep.
I don't care who, anybody but Flacco. I'm sick and tired of the Flacco stuff.
All these
Eli Manning retired.
Oh, Albert Beer, all these guys are like, it's just going to be nice to have someone that can get these guys the football. I'm like, has anyone watched this guy play in the last year and a half? He can't.
He doesn't get guys the football.
I hope he gets pummeled. I do, because he's an asshole too. He didn't come to Indy to start. He's not there to mentor anybody. He wants to play. I'm done. Get out.
I could not believe that was the one quarterback that they selected.
I mean, if the Packers don't come out.
I want to have a game of it would be so fun, this guy or Joe Flacco. I'd choose everybody over Joe Flacco. Y.A. Tittle up out of his grave and put that guy out there.
I'd rather see Shador.
100%.
I'm trying to find the list.
Gary Nova, give him another shot. Let's see if he can compete in the league.
Who's that guy we ran into at the Combine at dinner? Clayton Thorson. You want to see Clayton Thorson running offense?
You want to know one that's going to really piss you off, Zach? Josh Rosen.
Get
him out of investment banking.
How many guys do Darnold, Jones, Baker. And for some reason, Rosen never got the second chance.
Josh, Lamar.
Yeah. Oh my God, Rosen with these weapons.
You're talking about second chance. I thought you were talking about the draft class. I thought you were talking about the draft class. I was like, that draft class was loaded. Everyone's doing fine, and Josh Rosen all of a sudden not fine.
Rosen with these weapons.
Oh my God.
I mean, you just trade Burrow.
Just trade Burrow. You don't need him anymore. That's the rebuild. Get Rosen. Yep. I guarantee he's cheaper than
they're all about
Joe Flacco.
Yep.
Oh my God.
You just have to pay him a little more because of the NBA, but you can live with that.
That's right. Yeah, it's Josh. I want to see Rosen, NBA on his jersey when he gets the opportunity to play here.
I hope they get.
I would do.
Green Bay better do it.
Get Kurt Warner out of it.
Yeah.
Get Kurt Warner out of the booth. Let him play again.
I can't say that one.
Say it.
I mean, do you say Sanchez? If you go out and beat Green Bay, we'll drop the Sanchez. That's all right. We'll stop there.
That was a good one.
Green Bay better pummel them. I'll actually be pissed at Green Bay now if they don't go out there and kill them.
Yeah, I said actually as my question, how does Green Bay look? Because I need them to look like the best team in the NFL. There's zero excuse.
It better look so clean.
It better be. I don't care if it's clean. It better be domination, 40-6. And honestly, 6 is too much.
I agree.
That is the remember the Titans. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to pull every last one of you out. I'm telling if I'm LaFleur and I'm in that practice, I'm looking at all my guys and I'm saying these second and third strings are ready. All right, I'm giving them first team reps during practice, and I'm sending a message that I want this to be the most gruesome football tape ever.
Yep.
On Sunday against this team,
it's a big game for
Zero
Parsons.
Excuse.
Jamar's got more solo tackles. Whatever that weird stat was.
That's a problem. That's a problem. So that was my Green Bay question.
Okay.
What's your other one? I'm going to take Green Bay.
I am too.
I literally think Green Bay needs to have the most, I want to say violent tape, but violent, I don't want bounty. But I want hard, fast, hitting football. Mm-hmm. And I will take nothing less if I'm LaFleur. Nothing less.
I agree.
So.
No pressure, Green Bay. What's your other question?
People might say this one's a little silly. I don't think it is. Are we getting an NFC Championship preview this weekend?
Okay. As long as I know what game you're talking about. Are you talking about 49ers Bucks?
I'm talking 49ers Bucks.
I don't hate that. I don't hate it.
I'm just saying, when we're looking at teams right now, we see a lot of underperforming teams. Two teams that are looking good, Tampa Bay and San Francisco.
The only reason we didn't like the Niners this year was because of health, which could you blame anyone? The Buccaneers, we both had.
And guess what? They've been hurt. They're just not winning football games right now.
We both had the Bucks in the divisional or maybe the conference championship. We had them far.
I think we can make the conference championship is what we said.
So this absolutely could be it. And I can't wait to watch this game.
I'm very excited. This is my game of the week easily.
Especially when you look at the 4:00 slate, you just need one TV.
We get 3 games.
Yeah, you need one TV.
Red Zone. This needs to be the lowest rated red zone window I've ever seen in my life. I want those stats to come out. Put all your commercials into this one slate because no one should be watching.
I'm with you. I love this. Could definitely be it. These two teams are playing the best in the NFC. Both sides of the ball are clicking. They play aggressive. They play confident. They're well coached.
Well coached. Scheme's good.
Yeah.
Quarterback's good.
Good trenches.
Not the most talented quarterbacks, not the best physical attribute quarterbacks, but guys who play football. I just want guys who play football nowadays. Both teams play nasty. That's what we need to get back to. We need to become football people again. What happened to being football guys?
Yep. It's gone.
And these are football teams.
These
are
football
teams. There's not 32 football teams in the NFL. Let's get something clear. There's not 32 football teams. 2 of them are playing Sunday at 4.
It's a tough game, too.
I'm going Tampa. I'm going to keep riding this Tampa Bay thing right now. I think I'm just impressed. They can win close. They can come from behind. They can blow you out. I think they can. There's a lot of Baker is. I want to see what that locker room's like when Baker's in it, because those guys, I guarantee you, are fired up when he walks through the doors.
Yep.
That's a leader.
So
I'm taking Tampa.
I mean, it's going to come down to the end. Like, that's just what Tampa games do, mainly because they played good teams. Not that they're like the regression darlings. That's, one score game. I think I'm going to go Niners here. I'll do the contrary. 10-day rest, hopefully get some guys back. And I just think the Niners are good. I'm kind of done doubting them, so I'll take the Niners. But I mean, I think it might be the team who has the ball last. So,
I would be so fine with that.
It's going to be a great
take.
game.
Yeah.
My second question, we already answered one of them. It was going to be how many of the primetime darlings win again this week. So that's New England, that's San Francisco, and then that is the Jaguars. So all have games where the spread is under 3 or at 3. New England at New Orleans, Tampa Niners we just covered, Jags, a 1-point favorite at home against Seattle. Do any of these teams come off their high and lose this week? You already got one losing with the Niners. What about the other two?
I'm taking Seattle because of the Jacksonville one short week, tough game. I think a lot broke their way. I think that felt like a Super Bowl win for them. Just kind of seeing the reactions. I do want to give Jacksonville credit, like they're winning, and I'm not ever going to jump on that train still. I've seen enough of it, but they're doing something which I think is good for them.
Do you feel like Stephon Diggs, like looking at them celebrating, or are you just totally emotionally detached from it, or is it like the picture where you see Buckman, all the Jags cheering, and Buckman's just like looking at him? Like where are you at on that spectrum?
If they win a playoff game, I'll feel that way.
Okay. That's a while away. Okay.
Yeah, like that's where I'm at. Like I'm not.
So you're
not
fully
buying
detached.
It. Yeah. And like if they do, I'm gonna be like, it'll be that where it's like I was with these guys. I don't think the Stephon Diggs one would work. I just think there's like, oh, I was a part of this, and now here I am looking from the outside.
Yeah.
And then it'd be like, oh, that's the Buckman curse. It took the Jaguars for me to hop off for them to go on a run. Like, would that be
I might need you back on them then. I might need you back on them.
Yeah, we might. Yeah. If it comes to that.
We need to get Danny a division title here. Yeah.
If it comes to that, I'll turn that around real quick.
Thank you.
So.
And then Pat Saints.
I'm struggling with this one.
I am too. I mean, I made my pick, but I was too, I should say.
I'm taking New England because it's the Saints, but I don't feel any sort of confidence. I think New England's going to be the like parlay buster potentially, where it's like everyone throws in New England. Oh, that's a cheap money line. Yep. You're playing the Saints, they're looking good, and they lose, and we're like, oh yeah, it's still New England. That's the one that scares me, but I'm taking New England.
It's really hard to imagine the Saints winning 2 games in a row, but I'm going to do it here.
I think that's fair. That's fair.
And you highlighted it. I don't think this New England team is old enough yet, even if they're well coached. And I'm sure Vrabel all week has been saying no one cares what you did Sunday night. It's hard to come back from and play an NFC team on the road. So, and then I'm with you on Seattle. I love Seattle this week. I think the Jags. Huge letdown spot. Seattle's played better on the road than at home for some reason this year. And the Jags have been weird. So I'll take Seattle and New Orleans.
Okay.
So we've got 3 differences so far.
Yeah.
Big week. Are we on the TV setup?
I think we're on the TV setup presented by Vizio.
TV setup by Vizio. Vizio. Every week you don't respond, we're going to get meaner. Figure it out.
No, we can't get mean. We're going to get frustrated.
We're going to get frustrated. Sorry. Please. We may have Lauren post this again. What if we do a second video at Vizio?
I think it's fair. I think it's totally fair. Like, how many podcasts?
Do we post one every week until
I think
they
we just
respond?
start tagging them in everything.
Okay.
I want a cease and desist letter.
Yeah.
Like I want that much. But how many podcasts do you think are out there in the world? There's a lot of podcasts.
There's so many.
Are there 2 that are asking Vizio to be a sponsor?
There can't be.
I don't even think there can't be. There can't be. Yeah, we might have the largest listener base. We have the most loyal. We got a lot of Vizio fans out there just waiting for a promo code.
Yep.
Just waiting for an opportunity to buy their Vizio TV.
That's all I hear about. I can't walk down the street.
Yeah.
I can't walk down the street without hearing it.
No, they're like, oh my gosh, I want to buy a Vizio TV, but I need a promo code to do it.
Okay, yeah, we'll make it 5% off. We don't care.
Yeah.
These people are just begging for something.
Yeah.
So, and to all of our great listeners, spam Vizio.
Yeah.
Attack.
Yeah.
Nicely.
That's our calling card. That's our white whale. I
If we get Vizio,
do you want to come on the podcast? Yeah. Vizio social media manager, come on our podcast.
Yep.
Just, talk ball with us.
They can come.
We have the best segment for you ever, and we're asking you to be a sponsor.
We're putting...
Just recognize us, for the love of God.
On what would be my big Vizio screen at 1 o'clock, I'd have the Frisky Bowl on.
Yeah, I would. Yeah. I don't know if I have the Frisky Bowl on it, but...
Had to double check that. Do you have Seahawks Jags?
I do.
And that's fair. That's fair.
Totally fair.
Yeah. But that's the best thing. You get to choose what's on your big screen.
You get to choose, and that's the beauty of Vizio is they don't discriminate against what you want to watch. They let you watch the Vizio big screen.
I've got Cowboys Panthers. You've got Seahawks Jags.
I have that second.
Okay. What do you have third?
Rams Baltimore, just because I want to have eyes on it.
Yeah. Oh wait, I put in. Oh yeah, we're both on the Rams. I have the Colts Cardinals. I just am really interested to see what the Cardinals look like. Is this a team that's going to come out firing? Is this a team that's going to come out flat? I really have no idea. I didn't like that Gannon got fined. You liked it?
No. I'm not saying that. We were talking about how does it respond if you're in a locker room. Des Bryant made a tweet that makes me think it actually would fire people up.
Okay.
Did you see that tweet?
I didn't see the tweet. I've seen multiple, but I have seen he clearly. I think he was very authentic in his apology, and I'm sure that was made clear to the team. So even if I think it could work both, it fired some people up, and he was a man about it, showed accountability, said my bad, can't lay hands on players. So yeah.
I think coaches have a better right to lay hands on players in the pros than they do it. I mean, raise your hand if you've been hit by a coach. I'm not talking hitting but we've all been hitting the pads. We've all been grabbed in the face mask.
I mean, you see the way I'm telling you, the way Greg Olson is coaching these boys.
Yeah,
it's the way America's back. So I think
football players.
But my problem is, does your quarterback match that fire that your coach is going to bring? I struggle with that. And now he missed practice today because of some foot injury, and I don't know. I mean, I actually expect the Cardinals to keep it close because I expect them to come out firing. Like I do. We're not going to kill everyone. So I think this is going to be a close game, but I think we win.
Yeah, I have Indy. I would say I think that it's I think it's a weird spot where it's like you just want to say, hey, let's not overestimate or underestimate this team. Like they're still a football team. They're going to be fiery. They're going to want to respond and send a message. Yeah, the more and more we go down the road, the more and more I'm sick and tired of Kyler Murray. I just just sick and tired.
I'm going to boo him for you. I'm going to boo him out there.
I appreciate that.
We're really banged up at DB, so that makes me a little nervous. We just can't. Every guy goes in IR. But we did sign Jermaine Pratt today, which was massive. I mean, Jermaine Pratt isn't a game changer, but our linebacker 2 was so bad.
Yeah.
He's an instant improvement and upgrade. So that was a huge signing for us.
I assume CJ Carey's working out still, just staying in shape.
TJ Carey?
Yeah, sorry.
He's a call away.
Yeah.
That's when we let's save him for
in case of emergency.
Well, it's like, Arizona NFC game. Let's not. Houston comes to town. Jacksonville comes to town. Call TJ.
Yeah.
Wow, TJ Carey, great name.
Top 5 Colt of all time.
Okay, so we're both on the Colts there.
It was a great list.
Thursday night, your prime time against the Eagles. Your favorite 2 things combined. The Saquon shit just won't end.
Dude, shut up about it already, Saquon.
I don't think anyone
God.
even now. Like last year, it was he had fan. I think this year people are like, dude, just stop.
A 5-year documentary, or taping for 5 years waiting for this.
It's
and
exhausting.
then he was like, if they said that they were going to give me 10 or 11, I would have stop it.
Stop.
No, you wouldn't have.
Stop.
No, you wouldn't have. And also let's know that they're gonna spin any call to make it look like there was the call of Joe Shane being like, "What's it gonna take to make you a giant?"
Right.
If you said that, they would have done that. So miss me with all of that. I still stand by the fact that we shouldn't have re-signed him.
I know. I agree. I agree.
Thing. But yeah, I'm sick and tired of the Saquon stuff and whatever. I hope he gets booed when he walks through the building. Just because it's just annoying to have to deal with it. Although maybe it makes us look more incompetent. We fire people, so I guess it's a catch-22, if you will. Dabble talking crap about Hurts. Did you see that?
No.
He was like, AJ Brown's really good. He's open a lot.
Well, okay. I'm gonna have Dabble's back maybe here, which is insane. Was he with Alabama staff when Jalen was there? Like, do they have a relationship? Because wasn't Dabble with Alabama for a second?
I don't know if it was with Hurts, but I guess I'm trying to think what potentially.
That's me praying that's the case, because if he actually said that without any relationship with Jalen, what a moron. But I know Dabble was at Alabama.
I know he was for like a year.
Let's see.
Brian Dabble's Canadian. Did not know that. He was with Bama in 2017. So, that's tough.
They were there. Dabble was named Alabama's OC in February of 2017. Jalen Hurts was the Alabama quarterback during 2017.
So, yeah, that's a good point.
Okay.
Either way,
still a moron.
Hey, man, let's not give them bulletin board material right now.
You're right. You're right. I don't think either team's going to score in this game.
No, they're gonna score. Saquon's gonna have 200 yards. They're just gonna.
They're gonna feed him like crazy. They're gonna try. They're so annoying.
So we're gonna get. I don't have any expectations for this game. Dart's gonna be limping in the second half.
It's the revenge.
We're gonna get blown out.
We activated Amir Abdullah last week out of nowhere and put him into scorer just because we were playing the Raiders, which I thought was whack. People there's just this revenge fake thing that the NFL just eats it up. So this is certainly going to be it. Yeah. Sorry, you got paid more and went to the best O-line in football. Sorry.
You won an Offensive Player of the Year, a Super Bowl.
I know.
You're
Shut
literally
up.
on the best opportunity, and it's you're complaining about us. That's You see the TikToks is my boyfriend's still obsessed with his ex-girlfriend, he always talks about her, blah blah blah, and says what they used to do, all the time, oh my god, she loved this movie.
Yep.
That's what you're doing, Saquon. Focus on your relationship. Are Eagles fans frustrated by it?
They have to be.
It's shut up, dude. You're an
should
Eagle
ask
now.
Brian about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm taking Philly.
Both, I'm on Philly. Broncos.
I'm mad that the Yankees aren't playing, so I'd have an excuse not to watch this game.
Yeah, that's tough. So. Broncos, Jets in London. Can you do? I missed it last week. I brought it up.
I saw.
Do you want to give this one a try?
It's so hard. I was trying to do it in the car when I was listening to you say it. And I can just shitty-o. That's all I can say. That's all I can say.
Just bring up the game. Who's playing?
It'll be the Broncos versus the Jets, mate. Why do I say mate every time? I don't know. Vlad? By order of the NFL, the Broncos and the Jets meet in London.
Just go
Derby.
straight to Australia every time.
Always.
I don't get it.
I can't. I don't know why I can't do it.
Go to brunch. Go to church. Don't watch this game.
Yeah. Go to the Apple Orchard at 10 a.m.
Yep. Chargers at Dolphins. I'm like putting this almost in the must win for the Chargers.
I was looking at this game and I was kind of like,
Oh, I'd be nervous if I was a Chargers fan.
Are
you going for it?
I kind of want to.
I thought about it.
I don't know though. Miami's so bad.
I know.
So
that's
bad.
why I struggle with it.
Because it's like at least the Giants and Commanders are like. The Giants are talented defensively, and the Commanders have like a great defensive coach.
Yeah, Rico Dowdle just ran for 200 yards against the Miami Dolphins. So
I'm gonna go Chargers. Yeah, I'm not gonna get creative here. So
Browns at Steelers. What do you think this?
Are you taking Chargers? Or are you taking?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
What do I think the spread is?
Browns at Steelers.
8.5.
It's 5.5.
What?
It started at 4.5. I'm taking the Steelers because I.
Is it because the Chargers kept it close last week? I mean, what's the over/under? It should be 27.5. You always gotta say 1.5.
38.5. Is this not just like a 20-6 win? 20-10?
If a team gets to 20, wrap it up. It's over.
Well, it's not going to be Cleveland. So I don't see how Cleveland keeps. I get Cleveland's defense is awesome, and I don't even really believe in Pittsburgh that much. I mean, it has everything. Dylan Gabriel's got a game out there now. They're coming back from London. Pittsburgh's off a bye. How is this not over a touchdown? That's why I hate.
I don't understand how it's over a touchdown. I don't know how they score 6 points. I don't know how the Steelers score 13 points. 17 points, I should say.
Yeah.
I think the Steelers win. I think 5.5. Like now that I think about it more, like I don't mind it, but I mean, this is gonna be a boring football game.
Yeah, not much.
It's gonna be a football game I soak in, but a boring football game.
Steelers.
Yeah.
Okay. 4:00 slate. I mean,
did we touch on? Did we give a pick for Baltimore Rams? I'm going Rams, but
I took the Rams as well.
Okay.
Yeah. We said actually, there's no way in hell I'm taking the Ravens.
We did. Yeah, we did say that. Just wanted to make sure.
4:00. I mean, obviously, big screen. Tampa Niners.
Yes.
You might just need one TV. Packers Bengals. We already touched on. Titans Raiders.
That's my number 2. I think it's fine to have a 2 TV setup here.
I want all of this game. I want all of this game.
Yeah.
I mean,
we'll see that matchup in the playoffs. We won't see this one in the playoffs. Okay. I mean,
I can't believe Mitch listened to it. Like when we lose, I don't want to listen to a thing. I can't believe he listened to our last.
I haven't
podcast.
listened to a football podcast all year.
Yeah.
I listen when the Giants are spiraling. I listen to my Giants. I listen to my Giants ones kind of thing. But no, I don't want to hear about the Eagles. All I have to hear about is the Eagles are awesome and the Giants stink every week. I don't want to listen to that. So yeah, I appreciate the support, Mitch. I mean, I think for mental vibes, this is a must win for the Raiders.
Yes.
This isn't a must win in terms of actual.
If they lose this game, it is beyond. It will be disastrous.
Yes.
Oh, you're gonna do it.
I'm pushing the chips back in. Double or nothing. Double or nothing.
This is unbelievable.
Double or nothing.
This is unbelievable. Remember when the Titans over-under was 7.5? God, we should have put way more on that. We should have been all over that.
I don't know how that line was made.
Oh,
that
people
was
thought
bad.
they were like a playoff team. It was mind-blowing.
They were a sneaky playoff team. They won a game because of a fumble that went into the end zone and a guy dropped the ball walking in the end zone.
No one will ever lose a game like that again.
Hey, sometimes some stuff just got to go your way.
Okay, I'm taking the Raiders. Please, Raiders. Chin, just take care of business. Sunday night. Fun one. Lions at Chiefs. I love it.
I think we throw a can't lose sticker on here.
Chiefs?
Yeah. I'm taking Detroit because they're off a bye and
they're not.
everything.
They're not.
They're not.
They basically
they played the Bengals. Yeah,
it's basically
that's
as close as it
I was
gets.
trying to think because I remember looking at the Caterpillar and there was 10.5 and I was like, I'm not even going to look at what the score was. I'm going to circle Detroit and assume that they covered that.
They did cover that, but barely.
So
They won by 11. Yeah. I love the Chiefs here. I love the Chiefs.
Okay.
I think the Lions are a little banged up in the secondary. I think the Chiefs played better than what that game indicated. I think they roll.
Yeah,
Not
the
roll,
pick six
but
changed the entire game.
It did.
That touchdown scores, I think it's a easy win for the Chiefs. And then the kick, yeah, they shot themselves in the foot. But again, I'm so low on Jacksonville. I'm not gonna say that was impressive. So anyway.
Yeah, I like the Chiefs big time. Bills at Falcons, really weird game. Falcons are off a bye.
Falcons are off a bye, playing the worst team possible. I think they get smoked.
I love the Bills.
Just don't see how this one stays close.
I don't either. We're not Falcons people. Bills off a loss, and that leaves us to
An embarrassing loss.
An embarrassing loss.
Yeah.
That takes us to the Revenge Bowl. This is the Hail Mary Bowl. This is Caleb versus Jaden. A lot on the line. Bears off a bye. Huge game for them. Huge moment for them. I'm not there.
I am.
Okay. I think last week's win from the Commanders was a little fluky. Like, I'm not buying their defense at all. So I do consider that. I just need the Bears to win one of these.
That's fair.
Like, I'm challenging them. Like, you look at their wins so far. Cowboys, not a great defense. Obviously, they got their points there. Raiders off a blocked field goal. This is the moment. You had a bye week. 4 weeks of Ben Johnson. We got to figure some stuff out now.
Yeah.
We're ready to roll. This has to be the Bears moment.
Yeah.
And I want it for them. I believe in them. I'm not taking them until I see it anymore.
Bears fans, I believe in you, and I'm taking the Bears. So, I think there's going to be something so absurd that happens in this game. I don't know what it is, but something's going to happen.
Yes.
I think that people are buying a lot of Washington stock. When we looked at last year, I remember coming, I was like, hey, I'm not going to really buy into them this year. Jaden, I don't think had to do much last week. I think that there's going to be a lot more pressure on him this week to have to perform. We're going to see a lot more about what his health is. Off a bye, I like a lot. I think this is a momentum builder that they need, and that message has been sent. So I'm going to take them.
It's a lot of differences. 1.
Yeah, what are we at?
2,
1, 2,
3, 6. That might be a record.
That usually doesn't go my way. So.
Oh boy. Well, you have the blowout of the week, I believe, first this week.
What do I got? What do I got here? So let's see. A lot of games that pique my fancy here with this. Green Bay's 14.5.
I was just looking to see what their number was.
I'm gonna go Philly.
That makes me sad. Okay. I'm gonna go Denver.
That was my other one. I was like the first two games. Upset?
Upset Seattle.
That's a good one.
You've got Detroit, Titans.
I was
Carolina.
I was leaning Tennessee. I'm gonna go Tennessee.
Wow, that'd be a big play. All right, Justin's on the Philly blowout, Titans upset. I'm on Denver blowout, Seattle upset. 6 differences across the board. Massive Caterpillar week in week 5 early in the season. Justin, any closing thoughts?
Well, eventually we'll get a good slate of games. I don't know what it's gonna be, but eventually we'll get a good slate of games. Let's hold true. Let's still watch football.
Watch ball, enjoy ball. Burke, take us out.